Florida State Representative is demanding answers after the Orlando Sentinel reported the Florida Department of Education required some authors to remove or edit references to climate change in science textbooks. Action News Jax Jake Stofan joins us live on the South Bank. Jake, this comes after the governor signed a new state law removing references to climate change in state statute.
That's right. Although the two don't appear to be directly linked, still some state lawmakers argue both represent an alarming trend toward climate change denial. In a letter sent to Florida Commissioner of Education Manny Diaz, Democratic State Representative Anna Eskamani is demanding answers after a report published by the Orlando Sentinel revealed state education leaders had altered and even removed some references to climate change in several science textbooks before approving them for use in Florida classrooms. Eskamani argues Florida is ground zero when it comes to climate change impacts, and by failing to teach it accurately in schools, Florida students will be left in the dark.
This is a downward spiral of Florida pulling us back in time. Republican politicians preferring to choose partisan politics over just good governing.
The news comes less than a month after Governor Ron DeSantis signed a new state law that removed all references to climate change in state statute. In defense of that policy, the governor argued the law is intended to focus the state's energy policy on more reliable forms of energy like natural gas.
So this is not about saying this or saying that. It's about what policies do you think are in the best interest of the state of Florida. And I have no doubt making sure energy is attainable and affordable for people is very important.
In a statement, the Florida Department of Education told us in part, quote, Florida works with publishers to ensure their product aligns with our standards and does not include any form of ideology or indoctrination. But Eskamani argues Florida is ground zero when it comes to climate change impacts, and by failing to teach it accurately in schools, Florida students will be left in the dark.
And it's sad because it puts us at a disadvantage, not only in addressing this crisis head on, but of course in setting up our students for failure when trying to compete at a global scale for the next generation of jobs.
Now, this isn't the first time the Florida Department of Education has come under fire related to textbooks. Back in 2022, the department rejected 28 math textbooks for incorporating prohibited topics and strategies, including critical race theory. For local coverage, you can count on Live on the South Bank. I'm Jake Stofan, Action News Jax.